Alright, and we're live. Hello everybody, my name is Trey, and welcome to a slightly different stream. This is, technically speaking, the second stream of the day, kind of. Earlier today, we had a live stream that technically was yesterday's live stream that went on for 12 hours. So if you hear tiredness in my voice, that is why I live streamed for over 12 hours. And I don't know why. I wasn't intending on it, but we did. So today we're taking things a little chill. We're going to be working on the upcoming video that's coming out on Friday, and I figured I'd bring you guys behind the scenes to look at my process. So I'm trying a bunch of different things with this live stream. Number one, I have hashtags in the title, which I don't typically do hashtags in like video or stream titles. I usually only do those on shorts, but yeah, we're gonna try it, see what happens. Hey, Bata, welcome in. Bata was there for the 12-hour nightmare that was yesterday and earlier today's stream. Which, yeah, they dropped off, but Bata, we did actually achieve over 12 hours yesterday, or today, or whatever time it was. But, yeah, guys, I'm going to bring you behind the scenes on the process here, because I've had some people in the past ask me how I make my videos, because they were wanting to make their own, so this is the stream to watch. We're here, we're loaded into Minecraft, we're not on Froob World. Instead, we are on the main screen, and I have a mod called Replay mod, which I'm not going to show you how to download, because it's super easy. You can just do it through CurseForge or through Modrinth, and there's plenty of videos on that already. We're just going to show you my process, but once you do have it downloaded and you've recorded your first replay, you'll have this little icon over here, the replay viewer, and this is where all of your saves go. So you can see I have quite a lot of footage that we've had recorded, pretty much going back since December. I've had it like longer than that, but you know, I delete my footage a lot. I haven't recently, and I probably should. So one thing I like to do, especially when I'm recording a lot of parts for an upcoming like episode and stuff, and I'm moving the clips around a lot, is I like to rename my clips. So like right here we have these, we have path, we have trees back. So yeah, we're gonna go start with the trees back one, or no, not trees back, sorry. We're gonna start with the path area, and then we're gonna move our way up and go through each of these and save these, and they're all gonna be part of one kind of larger time lapse. However, I probably won't use every single clip in it, because this is just the replay side of things. This isn't even the editing side of things. This is like whenever you're writing a story or a paper and you're doing your first draft. This is before even the first draft. Right? So we're going to start here. We're going to start with the path area, and we're going to load into it. This captures all your gameplay movement and everything. Now, because I play on a server, it captures quite a lot of other things as well. I'm going to hit P to pause it real quick, because I don't want anything else to appear. So we had these trees that we built on stream, so I don't have a replay of that, but I do have a replay of me doing others. Now you'll notice I have a bunch of information all over my screen, because it captures everything in-game, right? So it'll capture changes from the chat, it'll capture changes graphically, all that. So first things first, what I need to do is I need to go into my options, and I need to turn off my chat settings, just like you would if you're playing on a server anyways. So we're going to hide that, and that's going to help make it cinematic. Then, because I like to record mine in shaders a lot of the time, we'll go into a shader pack here. And I use the Solaris shader pack, and we're just going to apply it. And then once we back out, should have loaded in. It has not yet. Let's try it again. It's being weird. Video settings, shader packs, apply. No, that's disabled. That would be why. There we go. Now we have applied the Solaris shader pack. It's loading in. There we go. Ah, look at it. It's so beautiful. You can see what one weird thing when it comes to Solaris is the shader pack is showing the little shadow of my little camera here moving, because right now what we are is we're essentially in a player's perspective camera. So it's like you're in creative mode and you're moving around, or spectator mode, really. All right, so now you see we have, let me press, I believe it's T. So T will unlock your cursor so you can move it around. We have our main timeline here. This is where your recorded footage timeline is going to be. So when you export your footage from here, this is the footage you're going to get. This is the timeline. Up here is the timeline of gameplay. And while the two are connected, they don't have to be. So you can start a section here, record to here, and take it from here all the way to here. So instead of like it taking like 3 minutes here, it would only take like 2 seconds and you could show everything, right? So the two are not inherently connected, but they also are. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press T again, or not T, we're gonna press escape so we can go back into camera mode, and we're gonna move to a spot that I really like visually, and I think right here is a pretty good one. It's gonna show just all the information that I want. We're going to press T again, and we're going to move our cursor up over here, and we're going to start by adding a time key. Now, there's a bunch of hotkeys you can use. I'm not going to do that for this. So we're going to add our first time frame. This is like going to tell this timeline up here where you want this timeline to start. So this is the beginning, and it's starting about a couple seconds into the gameplay, right? So you need 2 of these, or you can technically add multiple, but you need 2. 1 for your start, 1 for your end. That's not even the most important. Like, if we just want to leave the camera here, we don't have to touch anything else. But since I do usually move my camera around, we are going to have to add what is called a keyframe. And keyframes track where your camera is, like every movement in the camera. So if we do this, we activate our first keyframe here. And up here, we're going to change our speed all the way up to 8, because I always do it in 8 laps unless I'm doing something super detailed. And we're going to unpause the replay, and we're just going to watch what happens. And you can see I'm out here pathing. I'm building a path. Now this is a fairly short recording in of itself. I think it's only a couple minutes long. So it won't take too long. Now because I'm doing so many into like one time-lapse video, I'm not going to necessarily change my perspective as much. Alright, we're going to pause now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press escape so I can move the camera freely again. And I am going to move the camera over this way. So that way I can keep my little guy over here in frame. Press the T so we can bring up our cursor. And we're going to add another keyframe. We're just going to play the video again. So now the camera has moved from the green dot you can see over there by the leaf over to where I'm at. And so when we watch the footage back, you're going to see the camera slowly move and turn to the way I'm facing now. Okay. Right now, what we've done, we're gonna pause it because What'd I do? Oh, I loaded the train. I clicked the wrong button. Oh no. I loaded the wrong button. Pause. There we go. So let's go here. We're gonna jump to here, the ending of it, which it was like an 8-minute long recording. Everything's done here. And we are going to take this and we're gonna move it to where I want it to be. I want it to be only taken about 19 seconds, right? Actually, no, I don't even want it to be that long. I want it to be 8 seconds long that I did that. So right here, I'm going to add a keyframe, or not a keyframe, a time frame. And this time frame is connected to this cursor up here. So this, even though the footage that is going to be exported is only going to be 10 seconds long, it spans a total of 8 minutes of gameplay recorded time. Now that we got that, we're going to go ahead and render the camera path. We're going to save what we want it to be. So if I do my output file, I can save it to where I need it to be, and it's just going to be path 1 for episode 2, season 2. And we'll save, and then you click render. Now this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure exactly how my computer's going to handle rendering while I'm live streaming. So this could be really interesting. I'm going to guess it can do it just fine. Like, this is a pretty good computer. Now, we could show the preview, and I will for a few seconds, and you can see there's the camera following the path that we moved. I'm gonna click that off now, just so that way we can save a little bit of resources here for the computer, because rendering does take a lot. So yeah. "34 seconds left." Seems simple enough. Yeah, totally should. It's a lot of fun. Like, they have other mods. They have Flashback as well, which is kind of similar and is more like editor-based timeline than it is like this. But I've used Replay mod for years, so this is what I'm used to. I tried Flashback for a little bit, and it works. But I prefer this. Done. So now that is done, we can open up the video folder real quick. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open it up. You can see I have a bunch of recordings here already. Let me turn on my display capture real quick. Like this. So we have a bunch of this, and then we have... Not terraform. Oh my god, I have the terraforming one? No way. So, okay, real quick, just on a tangent. This is what my terraforming used to look like. Like the train and everything looked like many months ago. Alright, now where is it? Where's path? Here we go. Path 1, Episode 2, Season 2. If we look at it, it's only 10 seconds long. See? Now this we'll add music and stuff like that over that in the actual like editing phase and stuff when we're done. But, you know, that's just that right there. But I want to try some other stuff as well, because there's all kinds of stuff, and there's a lot of like other really great tutorials out there. We're going to exit this replay. Now this part is really annoying. Sometimes Minecraft likes to crash for me. Looks like it's not going to, which is good. So we had the path. Now we're going to do tree, which is slightly longer. So we're going to load that in. Here we go. And this one is at night, and it looks like we got... Do we have shaders on? I can't tell. Is this shaders or... Yeah, this is shaders. Okay, so we're building the trees. So we're right here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause that, bring up my cursor with T. We're going to put our time here. And we're going to move this to 8 minutes, or not 8 minutes, 8 speed. First time frame. Here we go. You're gonna watch me build the tree here. You're going to beat hardcore with no hunger and regen, then do it a second time while recording. Wow. Good luck. I don't think I've beat hardcore, to be honest. I ended up dying before it was time. This was a pretty decent treat. Now, Replay can record all the sounds and stuff for it as well. Most of the time, I don't have the sounds in my actual footage because I edit with like video or music over it. So, alright, we're going to pause that there. We're going to move around, hit escape so we can see, because I don't know where I went. Alright, well, whatever. We're going to move over this way, because this should be a decent enough view of what is going to happen next. We're going to play. And I'm going to bring my cursor up. I'm going to bring my guy over into here, so we can just get skipped forward a little bit. Trey, where did you go? What the heck, man? Oh, I see. So if we do this here, we can bring the keyframe there. Or well, yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to set the timeline back down to here because we only want it to be about 7 seconds. We're going to add our keyframe or our time frame here, and we're going to bring our keyframe, drag it over, because you can just drag it, to this. So you can see as I move it, the camera is moving along here. And now if we go in and we play the camera path, don't worry about it, it's not going to. That's fine. Let's go ahead and we'll render this. Same way we did before. Tree one. Tree one. Not tray one. Tree one. Save. Render. Here we go, we're rendering it. Ooh, 2 minutes left on this one. Let's go ahead and show the preview just a little bit. So it is, basically, it is taking frame by frame by frame and rendering this out into the actual video footage. Total of 475 frames. Wow. And we're going to turn off show preview here just to let it kind of speed itself back up a little bit. We got a minute left, so if you have any questions about it, let me know. Because we got to fill a little bit of the time anyways, so... This is a filler stream, you guys. You see, we did so much in the last stream. Like, way too much. I can't even comprehend everything we did yesterday, last night. Like, there's so much. You've barely played hardcore? Me either. I've got, like, a couple attempts at it on my main channel and everything. But, never beat it. I died. And then lost my computer with the last season. So the last map I didn't die, but I did lose my computer, so I lost the map and everything. So which does suck because I really liked it. I liked my hardcore world. I thought it was pretty neat. Nowhere near on the same level as anyone else's, to be honest, but I was getting used to it. You know, it was the first time playing it. You have diamond armor? Yeah, you were already doing better than I did. Like last night, you had literally just built like an iron farm in such a short time. Like, I don't even think I had an iron farm set up yet in my hardcore world by episode like 7. Or however many I did. Let's open up that video folder here. We're going to bring up display capture again. I'm going to pull it up here. We've got episode 2, season 2 tree. And there you go. See, that's just a couple seconds there. Literally, this is probably taking me at this point, like, real-life gameplay time. This was probably about an hour and a half. Like, recorded-wise, it was like 20 minutes, but an hour and a half, like, real-time going between everything. Okay, let's exit out of this one. Goodbye, replay. An iron farm should be the first thing you do. You know, for me, I focused more so on trying to terrain. And I think I built an automatic wheat farm as like one of the first things I did. I think it was episode 1 proper. I built an automatic wheat farm. Let me check, because I don't remember. This has been 2 years now. Which, God, time is moving too fast sometimes. Alright, pulling up my channel real quick. Here we go. Hardcore. So I have a few attempts. We have... Let's just go to the playlist. We have 10 videos in hardcore all over. This is the first attempt of hardcore, just wandering around for like an hour and 20 minutes. Feel free to skip if you want. Wow, that is quite the title, Trey. Here we go. Then we have... Oh, look. See, I'm not a skeleton yet. I haven't died yet, so I didn't become a skeleton. And then we have modded hardcore episode 1. It's all over. Literally, I started episode 1 and I died and it was over. Then we have this one, which was attempt 2, episode 0, and we became a pirate for a little while. That was fun. And then episode 1, I died again. You're starting to see a weird pattern emerge here. But then we have attempt 3, episode 1, which, yeah, we did the automatic wheat farm. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it. Me and the mutton chops there. I did build an iron farm eventually. Actually, it was episode 2 I built the iron farm. Come on, show the automatic wheat farm, Trey. Here it is. This one did pretty well. It got 109 views. And someone said they'll take inspiration from it. That was pretty cool. I remember this build looking so cool in my brain. Then we have attempt 2, attempt 3, Temple of Knowledge, and then the last episode was episode 6. And look, I had a whole board marked out of everything I wanted to do. And I never got through it all, sadly. But there's the little Temple of Knowledge back there. I was very happy with that little build. I was in the Wano arc of One Piece at the time, and so I wanted to try to copy that. I also had some terraining done at some point. Do I show it and all? Come on, Trey. Oh, here we go. No, that's the melon farm. Man, I really am not showing my terrain. That sucks. Oh, wow. That's not what this stream is about. If you want to check it out, playlist is on the channel. Feel free to. For anyone in the future, let's go ahead and turn off display capture again. Okay, back to this. So we did... Which ones? We got tree. Now we've got tree placement, tree and terraforming, which I think we're going to go to the tree and terraforming one because this one is an hour long. So sit back. Let's go ahead and pause that. Ooh, maybe we should, just for continuity, do the tree placement, actually. Alright, we're going to load that one up. Just for continuity's sake. Oh, okay. Hello. There you go. Alright, Trey. Show me what you got, bro. Let's go ahead and place this up. I want to get a different angle. I want to do a kind of drone POV like this instead. So we're going to go straight above. And here we go. Add our first keyframe. Add our first time frame. We're going to move this along here. And since I should be able to see everything from this, I can literally just click all the way up to here. To the end. Right? We're going to load into that section. And we are going to instead bring this cursor here. We want it to be 5 seconds. We're going to add our time frame. And we're going to add another keyframe here. And we're going to render this. Tree placement. And render that. Now this one's going to be a lot more of a basic shot, but sometimes it's good to vary it to where there's like very little movement and sometimes more movement. The weird thing is, this episode was not meant to be about trees or terraforming or any of the stuff I've done. It was just supposed to be about my shop. And I haven't even worked on my shop. I feel really bad about it. I had so much fun with trees. Work on the shop this stream? We may. Video folder, tree placement. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Now we have the long boy. which is tree and terraforming. Now, this one's going to have a lot of moving in it because, like, there's so much stuff that's going on in it, so it's going to allow for much more movement. Because I've got my terraforming that I did, but I've also got the tree placement. So, right here. Load! Cool. Now, we're going to take this shot kind of like we were from there, but we're going to go from this edge, and we're going to go down. So we're going to start our keyframe here, our time frame here. Going to move it up to 8 times speed. We're going to click forward just a little bit. About 8 minutes in, I don't think we would have changed way too much position. Okay, we haven't. That's good. Try it again. And just so it's not as static, we're going to move down just a little bit. And we're going to just kind of move like this. Keep this here. We're going to add our keyframe. And continue playing. And then we're going to have it slowly move out from here because now we're going to work around in this area soon. So what I want to do, I want it to show where the terraforming is going to be and the trees. So we're going to have it over this way because this is where everything's going to be. And I don't want Gaston in the way. Are we 8 minutes in? Oh yeah, new record. New record, 8 minutes into the stream. Woo, we're not 8 minutes in. I feel like we're further than that. We're 27 minutes in, right? We did a 12-hour long stream yesterday. Tep was there for... Tep started my stream, guys, when he woke up in the morning. And then it was like late at, like, afternoon or late night by the time we were done with it. Okay, we're going to jump forwards even further. 37 minutes here. Okay, so now the terraforming's been done. And we're going to put our keyframe, or not, yeah, our keyframe right here, not time frame. We're going to watch this build. And then what I want to do is have more movement here. Following along what we're doing on this side. And we're going to add a keyframe about here. Now the good thing is oh, I added a time frame. No, not time frame. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was a mistake. Gonna move you to here. 12 seconds long. Bring you down this way. So we click here and we play. Gonna go here, skip up a bit, skip up a little bit more. And we're gonna add another keyframe. I'm gonna add another keyframe here because I want to take you for this type of shot. So if we go right here, I'm gonna add... Oh, this is gonna be such a mess. What are you doing here, Trey? Ah, such a stupid mistake, you guys. Hello there, you joined at 11 a.m. and ended at 10 p.m. Wow. Can you join in? Well, unfortunately, we're not on the server right now, but hello, Charlotte. Welcome back. Glad to have you aboard. And we have Aloha there. And I apologize, but I'm not on the server right now. I'm actually doing a replay stream right now where we are just kind of looking at replay mod. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to clear all these. So we're going to clear all keyframes, right? And we're going to start back over with this one. So we're going to go right here into the very beginning. We're going to go start from this angle. And we're going to move this. So we want this to only be about 12, maybe 15. We'll do 15 seconds, right? So we're going to start our time frame here. Yes. I just placed the time frame. I know. And we're going to move that here. And we're going to place our first keyframe. Then we're going to play. And we're going to jump to here. Because I believe I'm still working on the tree. And we're going to move the camera slightly over this way, so there's a little bit of movement. Press escape so we can free move the camera. Press T so we have our cursor back. Add a keyframe again. Going to move the keyframe back to about here. 4 seconds in. We're going to move up to 28 minutes now, because that should be when I'm working on the rock, right? Nope, still working on trees. We're going to move the camera down this way. Hello there, Skelly. Welcome in. You caught me in a replay stream here, guys. We're going to add our keyframe here. And again, we're going to just drag this keyframe all the way back over. Where did our... Why have you moved, timeline? You should never have moved. What is it doing? Yeah, right here's fine. See? Okay. Come on. Down this way, we're moving the keyframes. And again, we want this to be about 15 seconds. That's not a bad track. Okay. And then here, we want to move. It's about 47 minutes in, because, you know, we would have been working on the rock by then, I hope. Why does bad start by making a bad build, and then it'll turn into amazing? Well, that's kind of the process when it comes to building. You always got to get your ideas down first. All builds are bad at first, and then, you know, you work on them. We're going to just move the camera this way. We're going to make it a little bit simpler. Why not? And we'll add our keyframe there. And then for the last little bit... Actually, let's add our keyframe here. Like this, because we haven't moved timeline-wise. So we're good. And we're going to add that there. We're now going to drag this all the way back. Come on. Let's go. Don't want it to be 4 minutes long. We're going to just drag quite along like this until we get back towards the beginning. Final keyframe here, 15 seconds. Timeline will end around 16 seconds. And now we've got this all good to go. So if we go to render camera path, we do this. We're going to change this to terraform and tree. There we go. And we save it. This one's going to take a little bit longer to render because it's got, yeah, look at that, 12 minutes or 6 minutes. Oh, we got an up close one. Why did it do that? It shouldn't have done that. It better move. If it did not track the camera movement, I'm going to be so mad because I have to redo it all. I will say this is a very interesting point of view, but, like, why is it here? That wasn't even anywhere near where my camera was. This sometimes happens. You get interesting stuff like this, and you either roll with it or you start again. I just wish I could skip forward, cut all this out right now. But I can't. Okay, we're gonna turn that off so we can save a little bit of track there. And instead, what we're gonna do pretty good track. We're going to turn back on our display capture here. We're going to go to my channel real quick. And we are going to check out the very first time I got Replay mod. Right here. Attempt 2 of 1 block, I got Replay mod. This is the first time I ever got Replay mod. And I don't think... Apparently I'm Alex here. When did it start? So I was doing 1 block. This is your classic, like, 1 block world thing. But then, at some point, just to hammer home a point, I switched over to... Where are you at? Come on. I was so happy with this at the time. This is also during the Spider of War era.
Was something that I was trying to make. This is where my... Hello, horse. Yes, good to see you too. Okay.
Origin Realms server. So this is a while ago. Come on. Enough of Origin Realms.
Yep. All right.
Here we go. This is where it starts. This is the very first ever replay mod I ever did. I'll tell you this, what makes this replay mod actually kind of look cool is because it's 1 block, you have literally the whole thing is in a void. So you have the sun and the moon and everything just spiraling around you, just orbiting around you, you know? And it kind of makes it look really cool. But yeah, that was the first ever attempt I ever had at 1 block. Not 1 block, replay mod.
That was my first time ever using replay mod.
I think you sound tired, Trey. Were you tired? Was this was probably recorded after I got home from work, to be honest. So I was probably very tired then. All right, how long do we got left on this? Just a minute left. Okay, cool. I'm gonna turn off display capture there so we can just see in game. There we are. This is one of probably the strangest kind of live streams I've done because this is more so just me showing my process when it comes to this, which I don't usually do that on live stream, I don't think. Do I usually show my process? I mean, kind of, but not like video process. Maybe I do. I do like my building process, obviously, because we've done a lot of building on stream together, but I don't think I do my video editing process at all. Now, another reason I'm making something like this is just so in the future I can look back and be like, oh, look, this is where you were then. You thought you knew everything, yada, yada. Now look at how far you've come. Now look at what you've learned. Sometimes it's good to keep yourself in check, in journal, to remember in the future, you know? I'm not really going to be pushing for subscribers on this stream much. We've got the text running across the top, and if new people join in and end up liking it and they subscribe, great. If not, this is more so a me thing, you know? I think we did a heavy push to try to get subscribers last night, and I honestly don't think I have enough, like, shamelessness left to be able to self-promote constantly again. I genuinely, while I had a lot of fun doing it, and I desperately want to get to 800 subscribers so I can have my elytra back, I hated asking people every other, like, 5 minutes to subscribe. It's like I've got the little banner down there. That should be enough, you know? I shouldn't have to say it. People should just, if they enjoy the content, subscribe. And that's the way YouTube should always work. Sometimes I do get lost in the creator mindset that I need to have constant growth, constant subscribers coming in. Otherwise, what's the point of it all? And then I have to check myself and remember, well, you do this for fun. It's the same as, any other creative thing you do. All right, so we got that. We got tree and terraformy. Okay, so this is going to be interesting to see. Oh, there we go. It's changed perspective. It's doing a weird bound around. So I'm probably just going to cut from here to here in the actual footage itself. But at least we captured what I wanted to capture. So we have a really weird POV of you doing the tree thing here, which actually maybe I'll keep in. I kind of like it. And then we'll kind of smooth the transition from here to here in the actual editing software. Okay, so much of that. Now, this used to take me so much longer to do back when I didn't understand, because I thought I had to keep every single thing in frame. So, like, I would do the entire timeline, like, all of this up here would equate to what was all down here. And then in, like, my actual editing, I would compress it. And that's how I did it for a long time, right? No, don't do that. If you do that, it's going to look sometimes okay, but for the most part, not okay. So you always want to do it the way I've been showing you, where you move this down this way and you bring the timeline here. So you can really compress the footage, and it's going to look a lot better when you're compressing it here than if you take the footage, save the footage, then compress that footage again in the video editing software that you'll use. So we did that one. That was tree placement and terraforming. We got small trees. You can see all of these were done on stream, by the way, yesterday, except for the small trees one. This one's going to be super quick. We're just going to follow him for a moment. We're going to follow Trey because he wanted to walk through the forest. And he's enjoying it. You can see Trey's he's having the most fun of his life right now, just running around, jumping through there. Look at you go, Trey. What you doing? What you thinking about, buddy? I don't remember. He was thinking of adding small trees. So I think I'm going to start here. So this is where... Let's go ahead and pause it using P, hit T to bring up our cursor here. We're going to add our first time frame and our keyframe. We're going to leave this as 8 times speed, because that's what I typically do, just so I can get through editing a bit quicker. And we're going to play. And we're going to watch, because Trey is placing small down trees right now. He's trying to do small trees. I want to give just a little bit of time for this to really sit here and appreciate the process from below before we zoom out and show everything else he's done. So we're going to add our first little time skip here. Pause there, and we're going to make sure we add another position frame and leave that there. Now we're just going to jump in about 30 minutes into it. Wait for it to load in. And we're going to zoom out, because Trey should have had more trees placed and done, right? Did I do more small trees? Tell you what, let's go all the way to the end here. Yes, okay, so we're getting the small trees in, and so this will be the zoom out. Going to do that. We're going to add our next. We're going to add this, our time frame, and we are then going to move our time frame all the way over. We're going to move our cursor as well, so we can bring that time frame straight across like this. Careful not to lose it. Scroll over. We don't want this to be a minute long. I don't even want it to be 30 seconds long. We want it to be about 6 seconds long. This is our second keyframe, so we're going to actually move that about halfway in. And then our final keyframe was over this way. Where are you, other keyframe? Keyframe. It was somewhere. I can't remember where. Okay, well, we can add another keyframe right here where we've zoomed out. So if we just do that, so now we have 3 keyframes, and that should smooth out the, oh no. What did I do? Control Z should undo that. So if you do make a mistake, you can do Control Z. So now if we look, it should go, and then zoom out. Yep, that's exactly what we want. And now we're going to render that camera path. I'm going to do this as small trees, Season 2, Episode 2. Let's see, personally, your favorite is the Fallen Over tree. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I like the Fallen Over tree. We did so much stuff yesterday, so many trees and stuff. That it was just a lot of fun, which is really weird for someone who doesn't like I don't really build custom trees, and now I can say, okay, I actually kind of liked thinking about this. I look forward to trying to figure out how to make other trees, because I think at this point I've kind of gotten close to mastering this specific style of tree that I want to learn some others as well. We're going to queue up the track there because I didn't have the track going. We're going to bring that audio way down here. There we go. Small tree, Episode 2, Season 2. Save. Render. And we're going to watch the render this time around because it should only take they wanted it to take 6 minutes? Ha! Ha! That's a long time. Was it really that long of a recording? Let's see. Personally, my favorite is the Fallen Over tree. Mine and yours are different. Yeah, we've got different trees there. You've added the funky, like, Bendaby tree, which I really need to take a picture of that tree. Like, I have a tree that's almost exactly like that near my house that just, like, for the most part goes straight, and then it just completely bends over like that. Like, just completely curves and goes over. Tell you what, let me bring this up and see if I can. Let's do. I wanna view it in Google Maps. How do I do that? Aerial view. Aha. If I go to Street View here. There it is. There's the tree. I'm going into Google Maps here. Okay, let's see if I can. Screenshot here. No! Okay, so I've got that there. I'm gonna bring up that screenshot. Let's go to pictures, screenshots. Alright, I'm pulling up my display capture right now. So this is the tree I'm talking about. That's near my house. It goes straight up like this and then just turns like this. So this is like when Tep built that tree, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I've seen one of these in real life, baby. So it was really cool to see. Yeah, I had to bring it up on display capture. It wasn't on there just yet. I was looking it up. Okay, we got this. We've got about 3 minutes left in this. That's still going. Too bad Bada isn't in this stream. You only watch it for her. Well, Bada is. They're just in the comments of the stream. Technically, there is going to be replay footage of Bada at some point. have no idea if I'm going to include it or not, but it is there. Two minutes left. Oh my god. Let's see how far it's gone, shall we? It's just coming out slowly like this. Now, it may render it faster if I wasn't live streaming as well. So given the times that we're getting right now, I'm pretty happy with them. Because I wasn't expecting it to even work at all on stream. Gonna turn that off so it can go back, see? There we go. It's jumped right up there. Yeah, guys, this is a very interesting stream, so if anyone's just been sticking around, that's crazy. I'm just waiting for it to finish. I didn't think about this part about its rendering time in terms of like live stream. Like if this was like a video, I would just cut to when it was done. But I decided to do this live, which is yeah, it's certainly a thing to do. I'm getting kind of hungry. I just woke up. Usually I'm not hungry when I wake up. I'm honestly kind of hungry. Oh, here we go. It's done. It's done. It rendered. Oh my god, it rendered. Let's bring up display capture again. Those of you on the short stream can see. Bring the folder over here. We've got small tree. So yeah, just like that. All that time just for that little bit of footage. You've been here since the start. Yeah, you've been here since pretty much the start of the stream. Almost an hour now. Oh, here we go. See, the spinning circle of death has appeared for me. It may be crashing. Oh, no. Is it crashing? I think it crashed on us, guys. Oh, no. It actually survived. We're good. Holy crap. It's doing so well. Now we have all of this, and I don't remember what happens in any of these because I did not label them, which was stupid of me. So we're just going to have to load and see what happens. Oh, it crashed. It crashed. Just when I was complimenting you, too. You crashed. Let's load back in. It crashed, you guys. I'm liking the tracks that are playing. They're pretty nice. Very calming. Okay, we had the 17-minute one, right? Alright, what's gonna happen in it? Because I don't know. Ooh. Okay. It crashed again, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, so this footage is corrupted. Lovely. Great. Come on, you can do it. Push through. Oh, man. Well, that sucks. Why did... Guys, it crashed on me again. So that footage is probably corrupted. Too much was happening. This sometimes happens with footage on servers. I'm loading back in. We're back! Alright, is it all of them? Are they all corrupted? I hope not. So 17 was corrupted. Let's try the 19-minute one. If it doesn't work, then that's not fun. Okay. Oh, we're alive. We're doing lamps. It worked. Keyframe, position frame. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and we're going to add ourselves a position frame here. We're going to skip 5 minutes in, no, 7 minutes in, because we should have built another one by then. We're going to find where I'm at. Where'd you go, Trey? So we built this one, built that one. I don't know where I went to. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to start here. And we are going to add ourselves a position frame. And we are going to, in real time here, walk up through the path. To where Trey is. And we are going to add ourselves another position frame. And we are going to continue going. We're going to go past the dead tree here. And we're going to go this way and out. Past this tree. No, we're not going to go past this tree. We're going to go here. We're going to add our next keyframe. And I think that's enough of showing lanterns. So now what we're going to do, we're going to drag this and bring it all the way over. This is a very slow process right here. We've got music in Spanish, a language I don't speak, but hopefully it's saying good stuff. I don't know. If it's not, I apologize. I don't think we need any more lanterns and stuff. Yeah. So we're just going to go ahead and render that. And we are going to render it under lanterns. This one's going to be way quicker. So, Somos el Fuego, We Are the Fire, is the name of this song. By Casa Rosa, featuring Machero Rose. Guys, we've just crossed the 1 hour mark. We're at 1 hour and 2 minutes now. Thank you guys so much for tagging along. 26 people have been watching on the short stream, and well, we've had Bado over here on the main stream along with a few other people, but I don't know who they were because they didn't comment. I think we need one more clip, and then we've got all the footage we need from the replay mod itself. There we go. Just gonna make sure that one looks good. Yeah. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, guys. Me and my own skin. This has got a really good kick to it. This song. Alright, I think we have one more replay to look like it, and I think that's the one where Bada shows up doing the boulders. The bad olders. Pretty sure it's the 7-minute one. There we go. They're just running all over the place. Hello there, Bonnie, or Spry. Welcome in, Spry.
Sometimes, all you need is a little bit of confidence. Sometimes, just a little bit of self-respect. Now it's my time to step out of my comfort zone, take a chance. When I saw you coming out of the school that day, I knew you'd never be mine. Never. It's just
Battle Boulder. Bad but bold. Which is a little callback to yesterday's stream. Let's go ahead and render that. Yeah, someone came in the stream yesterday and said I was like Mr. Clean, but not bold. They meant bald, but they said bold. It was just funny. "21 seconds left on this." Alright, let's turn on display capture here. We're going to open that one up. And here we go, bad but bold. Well, you can kind of see Bata Droid. We may slow it down just a tad bit, because it's only 7 seconds there. Okay. That is, I believe... We exit this replay real quick. What was the 6-minute one? Was this? Ah, this was us moving this. I'm just going to follow along like this as we move Gaston around. Careful not to add any keyframes here. Now, I know where Gaston ended up, so I'm going to go for here. Just keep it up. Okay, now we're gonna go check the plinth over this way. Were they wrong, though? Were what? Oh. I don't think I'm anything like Mr. Clean, to be honest. It'd be really weird if it was. Should I just dedicate my channel to being a Mr. Clean knockoff? Where on earth did you go, Trey? There we go. Now what we're going to do is add a keyframe here. Go until it's done. Add another keyframe here. And let it play out a moment. I'm going to move this all back. Layer them one after another like this. Try to get them all in line. And there is a reason why we're doing that. It's because we want to compress the footage to this and this alone. And we add... Nope. Add you there, all the way at the end. Take this and put this over here. And we add that. Then we render it. Gaston moving. And we'll render that real quick. And this is the very last bit of the replay footage that we have so far. I don't know if I'm going to record more or not for the shops. I really don't know. Weirdly, again, this whole episode that we were working on was supposed to be about the shops. But I ended up having more fun with trees than I did the shops. However, I'm going to get the shops done. I'm going to do it. I'm going to build them tonight when I get back from doing my job. Which I'm getting ready to head out after I end this stream. I'm gonna go out and do my job for several hours, I think. Probably 6 hours. And then come back and I'm gonna work on this. Do the shop, record the episode. I haven't shown you guys the shops really. And I'm probably not gonna show you that. Because I want to keep it as a surprise for the actual video, I guess. But for the most part, this is what we've been working on, guys. We've done pretty much all of this on stream, so yeah. Let's go ahead and open up that video footage. Moving Gaston. Hopefully it looks okay. We're going to cut that part, probably. It's moving a little too fast, so I may slow it down and see, because I can do that here. We can redo it. So instead, what we can do is we can move this up to say about 18 seconds. And we can move all of these over just a little bit. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out in the actual editing process. Why not? Hello! We have people on here. Wow, very few people on the server for this time of night. It's like 7:31 p.m. I was expecting more people here, to be honest. But yeah, we've done quite a lot of work You know, this is the actual server, by the way. This is no longer the replay mod where we're on the server for a moment. Just because I wanted to look at everything we've done. It's good to have fresh eyes after getting a lot of sleep coming in and looking at all this. Because, for one thing, this looks so much better now that there's no torch spam in this area. Like, we've still got a lot of torch spam around in this place that we need to get. But, like, right here, look at how much cleaner this looks than in the footage that we were already recording. Like, ignore this part because all this will be worked on eventually. But, like, look, this is so much cleaner now. I feel like you can actually enjoy a walk through the forest, you know? It's 6:33 for you? Yeah, time zones are crazy. I'm an hour ahead of Spry. Oh, Jimmy Jr. Jimmy Jr. I remember you, Jimmy. He's just chilling in the forest. He's a forest camel at this point. Look at his smile. Just get a nice smile. Yeah, we did so much in yesterday's stream. And it's nice to walk through and genuinely appreciate, like, when you've done a job that you can, like, sit back and enjoy. And I think I can. I think I can sit back and really enjoy this forest quite a lot. And I'm excited for the future when we add more throughout and when we get some of the more pirate builds inside of here and more ships. I think it's just going to be really cool. Hey, boys, welcome back in. We got the boys in. And yeah, I am live at the moment. We're on the server again for a little bit. We also have to take care of this build at some point. So we'll get to that eventually. As well, I'm going to fix this up here. The turtles really like the TARDIS. It's really bizarre. Oh, hey, Spry. Yeah, it's been a fun process the past few days working on all of this, and I can say genuinely, especially once we get rid of this torch spam. With this one is going to be a little bit more difficult because, like, the ocean is behind us, so I'm going to have to build probably better lamp posts and stuff. I want it to kind of look more like kind of like those lamps, but more like gas lamps in a way. So I'll figure that out for this area, because I don't want torches all over the place anymore. Like, I want the torch spam gone. Once we get all the torch spam gone, which I said we're going to work on a little bit of it each stream. So for the next couple minutes, we're going to go remove some torches, and we're going to work on some torch spam. Because we want the area to stay lit up, you know? But we want it to be spawn-proof. Oh, this is cool. Mini HUD works with my shaders pack. That's nice. So this area is lit up. We're going to extra light it up. Like so. This, and we just place this here. I'll go around, and anywhere that I see torches here. What's up, Tep? Okay, back to getting rid of some of the torch spam. Now the good news is, in this area, I can have stuff like that. Well, that one's too noticeable. We don't want that. We want it down on the bottom, right? Like that. And of course, we're going to have more lampposts and things in here at some point. For now, I just want to get rid of all the torches here. I think it'll just make the area look so much better. And if I do my job correctly, we can make it to where the lighthouse really stands apart. Okay, right in here. That keeps this place lit up. I need glow lichen. Home 1. There we go. Let's head down and grab some glow lichen. Oh, I left my display capture on the short stream. Weirdly. Go ahead and turn off display capture there. Put it here. Bagheera, stop. Head back to where we were. If you can hear the dog barking in the background, that is Ozzy. Most likely he wants to go outside. But he wants to go outside every 2 seconds, so... Don't know if my mom is going to take him or not. I feel bad for her sometimes, because he has a very loud voice, and our house has a very echoey living room. So, like, when he does bark, it's, like, very, 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 very loud. I want to get rid of these lights here. We'll eventually have this part. I want like just the inside here lit up, not the outside. So. I wish I could get up here. That would be nice, but I can't. I'll have to go around. We're just getting rid of some of this. We're not going to get through all of this stuff, make it all visible. This one thing I do like about LightHUD compared to the others that I was using is it shows you the light levels for it all going through, like throughout the entire time. So this is constantly going to stay the same light levels. Even though technically it's not, it'll show you that. So that way can you send me a teleport request? What's your in-game user? Have we gotten rid of most of the spam yet? We're getting there. I'm going to leave my area alone down on the dock and everything because I don't know how I'm going to handle it just yet. And we'll figure that out in the future. But for now, if we get all this and we get the like wool and stuff taken away, this area is going to look so much cleaner that it may actually start to come together as a base again. Like, we're trying to move out of the ugly phase of the base and move it back to some semblance of prettiness. GG! 1 year. I don't have a cake, otherwise I would give you a cake. But, congrats. If we do that... have this here, like so. I do love glow light, and I think Minecraft's been doing a great job with their lighting engine to try to make it to where not everything has to be constantly lit up. To where you can like dim it down a little bit better. And it allows for so much more possibility in it. Just do that like that. That's going to get rid of all this light level. CMD! Gotta yell at CMD. It's part of my ritual anytime he's on. It's me, the boys. Teleport. Oh, so love is the boys. You can do it by just doing /teleport here. Or not teleport here, TPA, and that sends the request already. And you just put the person you want, like that. No torch here, no torch there, no torchy. We don't want the torches. Any other in the area? It's a little hard to see with the shaders on for the torches, but I don't see any in this immediate area around here. I think we've possibly removed all of them and have everything lit up. Bada, what about you? Do you see any more torches around this area? Oh, well, there's a torch. Just remove that torch. Here's a torch. Thank you. There we go. That'll keep that light level. Alright, since none of this spot back here has been terraformed yet, I'm not going to worry too much about it. We're just going to get the spots that have, for the most part, been terraformed. This area needs to change a lot. I am so mad that I decided to do the iron farm the way I did originally, because it really messes with the look that this place originally had. And I did so much that it's dang near, not impossible, but really challenging to get it back to the way it was before. So now I have to come up with a whole new design for this area. That's fine. It's fine. The torches will stay on this and on the campsite, just because I imagine they would be using torches and stuff over here. So I don't necessarily consider that torch spam. Well, no, this one's already got a lantern. It doesn't need an extra torch. Need to come clean up this area. I need to get rid of all the wool, which we'll do. Where are the golems? They're probably over here. Yeah, they both... At one point, one of these guys wandered over to here. And so they've just been taking turns doing this. I'm still not sure how he got from there to here. Or why, because there was a copper chest over here that's, like, way closer. And he got out. He got out. So I need to put another guy down here at some point for the archaeology dig. Could have been just the amount of items that are here. I don't know. I'll fix all that in the future. We will, however, get rid of that. And right here. There we go. Now this is nice and lit up. Torch! Okay, so we'll start here. Oh boy, I almost fell into the hole. Start there. Here. Yeah, I will say I really like MiniHUD. I think MiniHUD is probably one of my new favorite mods, just because of like the way it works. It's so nice. Let's make sure that there's no spots here that are... Aha, we have hidden dark spots here in the grass. Ooh, hello. That's the mini game right there. How do I... I'm gonna place that there. Here for now. We'll figure that all out in the future because I don't want to mess with the minigame itself. I do like the way Minecraft lighting mechanics works. Where did you come from? It's not even nighttime yet. It should still be bright enough for them not to spawn yet. Okay. I think I'm going to knock out these last few torches over here, and then I'm done doing torch things for a little while. There's only so much of it I can do on stream before it starts to get just too monotonous, you know? I will say, that is one thing that has been helping me with doing some of these tasks here, is doing it on stream, because then I have like an audience and I have feedback live. Kind of helps you keep you invested a little bit in it. Because like I always intended to do this, it's just the patience to do it, I guess, was not always there. Oh, hello, Bata. just hide that in the water. Last torch. Just go right in here. That should... Well, okay. One final torch. And it's getting nighttime, so we will be able to see what this place looks like now without the torch spam. Is that a torch I see? Oh, come on, Trey. How did I miss so many torches? Ah. Thank you. Look at that. Okay. I'm not seeing any other dark spots that we need, so we're going to cut off this. We're just going to walk through. Oh my god. Guys, I love it. Turn off shaders. Turn off full bright. Or no, this is full bright off. Again, all this area and stuff will have to come later because I haven't even terraformed it yet. But it's... I've been beta droid bombed while in free cam. But this is so much better now. Look, everything's nice and it's lit up, but it's also still allowed to have dark areas without... And there's just less clutter with the torch is gone. Don't get me wrong, there's still clutter because of all the grass and everything, but I can't get rid of that right now because then I'd have to manually place it all back, and I don't want to do that right now. But this, like, guys, on a scale 1 to 10, did that improve things? You left a surprise in my storage base. What? I like surprises. Yeah, I think the next spot we need to get rid of the torches is on here. How long have I played this game for? I've been playing it for 15 years. 15 years. Well, this isn't a very good surprise. The sign is a nice touch, though. And you filled the composter. Oh my god, did you... You replaced the blocks. Okay, this is a step above what you did in the past. The weird thing is, I'm not even mad about, like, the block choice. It's weirdly nice palette. I think it's the composter for me. The composter is what makes it. Here, press the button. Press the button. I'm gonna ride up in the composter. The composter may make this actually safer to ride in, weirdly. I haven't fallen through yet. I'd considered making this out of, like, powdered snow. Oh, you may need to teleport to me, Bata. Yeah. See, what I like about my storage area is my storage area, like, it has a minimal amount of decoration and stuff, but it's not meant to be, like, seen by everyone else. Like, this isn't technically part of the base. Like, people are not going to experience this. This is just for me to actually live and build in. That's why this area is so weird looking. That's why I've got farms like this hanging moss farm, why I've got this slime farm, which isn't working anymore because I've lost my allies and I need to make more. For some reason, they died. That's why we've got Bop over here. And we got Rick Astley. Oh. Ah. I'm gonna light this area up inside of here. What's up? Guys, I think literally riding in the composter is the safest way to ride in a slime block machine right now. Oh, well, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Look at that. We are stuck inside of the composter. I'll save you, Bata. Yeah, I think this place is really starting to come together. Getting rid of the torches is a major first step as well. Well, not first step, but it's a major help. Oh, Bata, all your shulkers and things are inside the chest here, by the way. Alright, guys. My name has been Trey. This has been a kind of laid-back stream going over the video process, creating with Replay mod, and we did a little bit of torch stuff like I said we would. I'm gonna see you guys later. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, sorry I'm not as energetic. I did a 12-hour long live stream, so I'm pretty drained from now on.